Hi, welcome to Purple Scarlet Topaz and Find the Answer to Cancer. And today, let's see, I'm not talking too much about cancer, but I do want to talk to the children and how I'm concerned because of the way things are. And the way I see young people, a lot of times in societies, well, at least in American society, especially with families of color, it always seems that we're the ones that will say, well, when you're 18, you're grown and get out. Okay? And with the climate that we see in society today, okay, I believe that we need to change that. Okay? When you look at other cultures, like especially those from like Honduras, Mexico, and things like that, you see those families stay together. Okay, or what you will see is that, especially when they come here to the United States, what you will see is that they will live together so that they can have more. Okay, so that they can have more. Okay, and when I say that, what I see is that instead of each of them going and getting their own apartment or whatever, they will all get an apartment together so that they can have more. Okay, so that they can work, they can pay the rent, and they have money to send to their families in Mexico, in Honduras. And I think that is something that Americans, families of color need to look at. And what prompted me to share this with you is the fact that on the television there was some show or something, I forgot what it was, I forget if it was news, I think it was some type of news media thing, right? And so what it was about, it was saying, it was actually telling the people, young people, to stay home as long as you can. Okay? And this was a white person. And it's like, well, white people probably do that already anyway. Okay? Now, as a young person, our young people, we tend to think, oh, when you're 18, you're grown, you got to get out, you got to do this, you get your own place, and you're on and popping. Okay, but the reality is that when you turn 18, you're not ready. You're not ready. I'm sorry. Okay? It would be more beneficial if you could stay home, you can go to school, you can work and save your money. Okay, because it's like you're being thrown out to the wolves before you're ready to be thrown out to the wolves. Okay, if you stay home, okay, imagine the money that you can save. If you're working and you're staying home, what you have to put out if you stay home is a lot less than if you have to be out on your own. It's a lot less. Okay? Because let's say, I'm going to do a little bit of math here. Okay? Let's say you have a job and you're making $24,000 a year. Okay? And that's gross pay. Okay? Okay, let's say you make 24. Okay, by the time they take out taxes in a year, maybe that's like $20,000, $21,000. Okay, Now think about if your rent is $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 of your $20,000 already gone. Okay? Okay, so 20, okay, so then 12, okay, so then you have $8,000. That's not to mention the, let's say your, what do you call it? Your cell phone bill, food, clothes, pay for electric or whatever. Maybe it's included in $1,000. I don't know. Let's just say you have nothing left at the end of the year. You didn't really make anything. The only thing you did was make enough to keep going again another year. Okay? So, because let's say if you stayed home, what you'd have to pay, let's say, just let's say to pay rent in your parents' home. Okay? I don't think they're gonna charge you $1,000 a month. Okay? Maybe they'll charge you 3, 4, 5. So, okay? Now, if you were out, that's $12,000, right? If you had to pay $1,000 a month in rent, which really rent is really higher than that. Okay. Okay, so let's say, okay, but if you stayed home and you only had to pay $500 in rent or something with your parents, that means that you've saved $6,000. See what I'm saying? That $6,000, you save it. You put it away. You put it in an account or in a CD or something, and you save it. And then the next year you can save $6,000 again. Okay, so that, let's say by the time, okay, you're 18, 19, 20, by the time you're 21 or 22, even 23, okay, I think the what do you call it? The medical insurance stuff covers your child up until like 25 or something. So imagine if you stayed home and saved that money, you'd have $30,000, right? So that means that you would have money for something. You could have, that means you might have whatever you want to do. You want to open a business, what that car you want to get, or that traveling you want to do, then you have it. You have something to start with. Okay? So I just think that is something to look at, how young people think and how the parents think, because it's hard out here. And $1,000, really, that's probably living with a roommate in certain cities. That way you can, even if you work, and go to school. Okay, so anyway, that is just an idea that I thought I would share with you. Thank you for tuning into Purple Scarlet Topaz. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. You have a great day. Bye.